Hello friends and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel IBOL Designing Developer. My name is Inshal. I am a full stack developer and graphic designer. Today I will show you how to build one email slicer project in Python, and I hope you will also enjoy this project like our previous project of Python. But first of all, you have to just hit the subscribe button. Then after that, you have to also hit the notification bell, from which you will be getting all the notifications of my video when I will be uploading. So it will be also help for you, and it will be also help for me, because from that you will be running more new projects and clones which we will be making in future, and I hope you will be enjoyed that also. Now here we are just making our Python project which is called like email slicer, but before that I have to just go to my Python projects folder in which I'll be creating my all the files. Then in that I'll be doing one thing, like I'll be pressing right click here. Now here when you've just done that, you have to do like press new, and you have to press this Python file which is just written here, because here we are just making our Python file. So just press this Python file here. Now when you've just done with that all things here, you have to do one thing, like first of all I'll be doing one thing, like here you have to just write your file name which you have just to make. Like I've told you previously also, if you just write your file name and don't write .py, so your file will be already made it, because here it is a Python file which we are making. And if you write HTML, which you are making HTML file, and don't write .html in only PyCharm, so it will be just created your HTML file. So like that you have to work with. Now we are just creating our own Python file which is named by like email slicer. So I'll be only writing the name of slicer.py, or you can write slicer only. Then I'll be pressing enter. You can see it is just automatically created into like slicer.py file. So like that you can just make your files here. Now here if I just show you the original one email, you can see that it is the email slicer which we will be making here. But first of all I will be coming to my text editor here, means on my like this. So here you can see when you've just done with that things here, first of all I will be doing one thing, like I'll be coming here, then I will be writing like def and create here like email, and we are just making email slicer. So I'll be writing def email slicer, then I'll be writing nothing here. Then you have to do one thing, you have to come underneath here. Then I'll be writing like email slicer, and here I'll be writing equal input, and in this input I will be changing this to like change here. I'll be writing any other name. So but first of all I'll be not writing this, I'll be only writing input, in which I will be writing like this your email. Okay, so first of all I'll be writing email is, then I'll be writing that, then I'll be writing, now when you've just done that I'll be coming underneath create input your domain name. So I'll be writing your domain is. So if you don't know about domain, so I will be telling you what is domain. So this domain is like when you write email, means your email. Like if I write Inshal, which is my email, then if I write Inshal 1243, it is all my email. Like I'm writing Inshal 1243 is my email, and domain name, that domain name, like if you write @gmail.com, @gmail.com is your domain name of your email. If you write Inshalvik 1243 here, it is your email. Then if you write @gmail.com, it is your domain name, because it's defined like what is your Gmail about, means what is your email about. It is email, Hotmail, it is Outlook, or what is it, it's defined all the things like that. So here we are just building with Gmail, so I'll be writing Gmail here. Then you can write like that. Now here when you've just done that all thing, just I will be doing one thing, like I will be now coming underneath here, and I will be writing that to like input again. Then here I'll be changing this to like your email is, because here I was just taking like that email is. Now here I'll be changing one thing here, like I'll be changing it to domain. Now domain is. So here when you've just done that, I'll be coming here also creating input, and here now I'll be writing your domain name is, close that by writing this here. Then I'll be coming underneath, and you have to write another thing which will be else, and you have to just come underneath here. Okay, so here I'll be just doing like that, and I will be changing else, and here I will be doing one thing, like I will be coming here also, and I will be just writing that to like email slicer. So here I'll be writing that email slicer. Then here I will be now changing this to like your domain. Okay, so here I'll be coming, and here when you've just done with that thing, I'll be writing dot, and I'll be writing it to domain name. Then here when you've just done that, I'll be doing one thing, like I'll be closing these things which we don't need here. Then here I'll be coming, and here I'll be changing this to else, come underneath here. And then here if you don't like to write this else, you can also write another thing like that. So I'll be writing input here. Then after it, when you've just done that, I'll be writing here like write your email. So here I'll be writing that write your email and domain. So here I'll be writing, okay, so I'll be writing only write your email, write that, come underneath create answer, equal input, and in that I'll be writing like write your domain. So here I'll be writing write your domain name. Then you have to do one thing, you have to just write this colon, come underneath, create input. Then here I will be changing this input to like what is your email address, and here you can write like just close by writing this. Then I'll be writing input, and I'll be writing now what is your domain name of your email. Then here when you've just done with that all things, I'll be doing one thing like here you have to close, but here I'll be writing this line and tag. Now I'll be coming underneath here and write another tag which will be having like email slicer. So here I'll be writing email, and I'll be writing email slicer. And here when you've just done that, I'll be coming here, and here I'll be writing one thing like in that I will be changing like email and domain name is colon and write forward. Then I'll be coming underneath here, create slicer equal. So here I'll be writing that. Then here I'll be writing like what, and I'll be writing like what is your name of domain. So here when you've just done that, I'll be doing one thing like I will be just coming underneath here, and here I'll be just pressing backspace, and I'll be doing one thing like I'll be closing this by writing this, or you can not, if you don't want to, so you don't have to close that by writing this slicer. It is not working, you have to write input tag here for that. Then I'll be writing like domain and email. So here I'll be writing domain and email is, then you have to just do like that. Now here when you've just done with that things, there I'll be doing one thing like I'll be saving here by pressing save all button. So here we have just done that. Now here this email which we have written like this email is means like here it will be define your email like I'm telling you. Then you have to write your domain name like it is Hotmail, Gmail, email or anything you have to define. You can define your domain name. Then here it will be asked what is your email. You have to write your full email address like with @gmail.com also. Then it will be asked your domain name. You have to write only your domain name like @gmail.com. Then I will be coming underneath, it will be again asking that your email, so you have to write your email for confirming that. And here it will be again asking, and then it will be asking like what is your email address. So here you have to write what is your domain name of your email. You have to again write, then here you have to write like email and domain name is, then you have to write domain and email is. Then like that when you've just written these things, then it will be showing like your email address, but it will be just changing it in this own Python. It will be changing this in own language if it's want to, because here if it's don't like these things which I am writing, it will be only change these things into its own language, so don't care about that. And here when you've just done with that things here, so you have to do one thing like you have to just come here and press question equal input, change this to like @gmail, means @ should be your domain name. So I'll be writing like domain name @ and then here when you've just done that, I'll be coming here and create answer. So here I'll be writing answer equal input, and I'll be changing this to like email address. So here I'll be writing, and I'll be changing this to like Inshal 1243. So if I do that all, so you can write your own email address, but your email address should be just original one. If you just write a local one, so it will be not created that, or but you can write local one if you want to. If you just write like I write Inshal only, then it will be changed into like Inshal @gmail.com. So here you have to write @gmail.com, which is my domain name. So you can also write Hotmail or anything like that. Then you have to press save all button here. And when you've just done with that all things, you have to do one thing like you have to just come here also like that. And here I'll be doing one thing like I will be just coming underneath this answer tag, means this answer which we have written. Now here with that said, I will be writing like I'll be going to top. Then here I will be changing this to like input. So here you have to write that. And here when you've just done with that things, here I'll be coming here, and now here I'll be also going to top, and I'll be just writing like domain name. So here I'll be writing domain name and email is, and here you have to now write that both correctly. So here I'll be writing Inshal1243 @gmail.com, which is my Gmail or email, you can write here, and press enter here. Then here I will be just coming and creating email slicer here. So here you have to write that, you have to close that. Then here I'll be writing this colon coming underneath, and here I will be writing nothing because now it should be just empty here. create question equal answer. Then now here in that I'll be writing this tag, and here I'll be writing name is Inshal Beg, and here I'll be writing that 1243. Now here when you've just done that, you have to do one thing, like you have to just close that here by writing a close tag, but in Python there is not any of the close tag. And if you just download these things here, so you have to go to terminal here, then you can write like pip install create dev, press enter. So it will be take some time to download this dev tag, so I have already downloaded, so because of that there is coming error. So if you don't have, so it will be will be just installing here, or you can also download email slicer if you want. If I write pip install, so you don't have to write like email slicer like that. I will be writing pillow, press enter. Then this is a tag from which you can just download your pillow. So you can see it is downloading the pillow packages and libraries which we will be needing to work with that. Now it is download here. So here it is the latest version of pillow. I have just already downloaded, but it just upgraded to latest version. And if you have already, so you can also upgrade to latest version if you want. Now I will be doing one thing, like I'll be minimizing that here, save here again. And here if I show you my local host, so here you have to first of all change it to email, press run button here, and you can see it is asking enter your email. You can write inshalbek1243. This is our email here. Okay, so there is error coming here, so I'll be running that again and write your email inshalbek1243@gmail.com, press enter. Okay, so like that you have to write. Now you can see it is automatically showing like your username is inshalbek1243 and your domain name is gmail.com here. And if you're just using Hotmail, so you can write like, if I just write inshalbek1243 @hotmail.com, press enter. You can see now our domain name is Hotmail and our email username is like inshalbek1243. And if I write any local email like that, and if I write Inshal, and here if I write Inshal programmer, and here I'll be writing like @gmail.com. So you can see that here it is written like your username is Inshal programmer @gmail.com. If I write email also, you can write everything here. So if I write programmer @email. Okay, so now if I write email.com, press enter, you can see it is asking like your username is Inshal programmer and your domain name is email.com. So now it is showing like that. So you can just work with these things like that here. Now if I just minimize that, so now here like that you can just do these things. I'll be save all here. And here I hope you understand how to build one email slicer project in Python, and I hope you also enjoy this project like you're enjoying my previous project of Python. So just you have to practice these all projects we are working with, and I hope you will be a good programmer of Python also, like you're of many other languages which I have just made on my channel. So just practice these all project, and now I will be also uploading a tutorial of Python, and I hope you will be also enjoy that, and you will be also learning more new things in Python which will be coming in future. So just I will be meeting you next project.